Hello, I'm here today to talk to you about the Fourth Amendment and Facebook and how I believe that searches of your Facebook is not a violation of your Fourth Amendment rights. The Fourth Amendment is defined as the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures, and shall not be violated and warrants shall be issued. Basically, this means that you're safe in the privacy of your home and your private documents, and a warrant must be legally and truthfully obtained before any search and seizure can be done against you. A warrant is always needed for a search except for the few exceptions that they have. One of these is in hot pursuit. This is basically when there's a chase going on in the public and the trail that chase happens on can be searched. It's basically if you drop a weapon or you drop drugs or something, they can search that area without a warrant. Plus, it's a public property, except if you're going through someone's house or that can also be searched, even though it's a private residence. Another exception is when the safety of the public and the officer that is at the crime is at risk. So a search can be done without a warrant. Basically to keep the people safe and the officer safe. So the officer can pat a person down and look for any weapons, but they can't pat you down if they don't feel that they're in danger. They can't pat you down just to look for drugs. They have to pat you down to look for weapons. So there's a case that was a big part of the Fourth Amendment, and it was Mapp versus Ohio, and it led to the officers being put in check. It was to ensure that there were no illegal searches and seizures, and it makes sure that the people's right to privacy is protected. So basically any evidence that's obtained through an illegal search or seizure can't be used in court. So it makes sure that officers don't do illegal searches so that they can build their cases based off of legal searches. So how does the Fourth Amendment connect to Facebook? Well, Facebook has a lot of privacy settings. The three different categories that's listed on the Facebook site itself are who can see my stuff, who can contact me, and who can look me up. So you can change it to can your friends see your stuff? Can the public see your stuff that's on your page? You control that, and you can block certain people from certain things that are on your page. You can also contact who messages you and who can search you on Facebook in general. But I've learned this myself, that no matter how much privacy settings you put on your Facebook, people can still search you. If you Google your name, your Facebook pops up, pictures from your Facebook pop up. People can find that on the public net. Facebook is also these days connected with things like Twitter and Instagram and other social medias. So now your information has gone from the Facebook site itself to the Twitter site, Instagram, and now it's on iPhones, different phones, all around, and now the information is with Verizon, Sprint, AT&T. They all have your information that you have on Facebook, even if you have privacy settings on there. So a lot of people these days need to be careful, because even if you delete your Facebook, if you delete certain things that are on your Facebook, if you make it private, it's still out there. People can still search it, no matter how much you try to block it. This ends up hurting a lot of children and teenagers because they think that what they do when they're younger is not going to affect them later on in life. But now that you're putting it on the internet, which is a public forum, and nothing you put on the internet ever goes away, people can search that years and years later. So something you do when you're 15, 16, putting pictures up, they find you when you're out of college looking for a job, and they can find that stuff. And some jobs are not going to be understanding that you were 15, 16 years old doing that. So in my opinion, I believe that the Fourth Amendment, or searching Facebook, is not a violation of your Fourth Amendment or your right to privacy, because basically Facebook is a public forum. It's on the internet. Anybody can search it, and you're choosing yourself to put it up there for people to see. You wouldn't put it on Facebook if you wanted just yourself to see it, because you could keep that in your house. So even if you put certain people to look at it, it's on public forum. Everybody can see that. I believe that things such as businesses, colleges, volunteering organizations, internships, and government groups should be able to search your Facebook and get past those privacy settings, because you put it out there. So they should be able to see that and, have it be part of the consideration process when thinking about having you join, whether it's a job or their school or their volunteering. Once you put it on a public forum, it's no longer in the privacy of your home. So I believe that it is not a violation of a person's right to privacy or their Fourth Amendment rights. And I hope you agree with me after all of the evidence I have provided to you.